Hello friends, in Anatomy and Physiology class, this is Hassan Nafid, your Anatomy and Physiology instructor at Madison College in Wisconsin. Welcome back to the class. We're going to talk about the digestive system today. The digestive system is responsible for ingestion of food, digestion of food items, absorption of food items, and elimination of food items. The digestive system is also known as the gastrointestinal tract. It is also known as the alimentary tract. The digestive system is divided into different parts. It is a long canal that starts from the oral cavity and ends at the anal opening. In between, there is multiple organs, accessory glands and accessory organs that is undigested in the digestion of the food items. Let's take a look at the main parts of the digestive system. If we take a look at this model here, we'll start from the top part, which is the oral cavity here. You find the tongue, the teeth, and the glands. These glands are salivary glands that helps secrete saliva. Saliva moisten the food, lubricate, and helps in propelling a food down the digestive tract. Oral cavity also contains the teeth. The teeth helps in cutting, grinding, and pushing the food also, plus making the food particles smaller so it is easy to swallow. The tongue is a muscular organ right here. It manipulates the food and helps to push the food down the esophagus. The esophagus is this tube. It's a muscular tube that extends from the oral cavity or the end of the oral cavity up to the beginning of the stomach here at the what you call the gastroesophageal sphincter. So it's a muscular tube that connects the oral cavity to the stomach. Taking a look at the side view of the digestive tract here, look at the salivary glands that you see on the top. I'm going to make it a little bit more magnified for you so you can take a look at it. Here is a salivary gland. This is our sublingual gland. This is the submandibular. The parotid gland is behind the ear. It's not shown in here. You're going to find the esophagus, which runs behind the trachea. The esophagus is a muscular tube, as you see here. It runs in the back of the trachea. Right there. Esophagus. Let me put it a little bit clear for you. You can look at it from the side here. Probably it's better. This is the esophagus. It's a muscular tube we talked about. I'm going to follow it from the oral cavity, the lower part of the oral cavity, esophagus, and it connects with the stomach. This is the stomach here at the gastroesophageal sphincter. This is the stomach. This is a side view. It shows you half of the body. If we switch to the other side and look at the other model to show you the stomach and the junction. The stomach is a J-shaped muscular organ. It has 3 layers. Stomach has 3 layers. If I take that part here to show you the inside of the stomach, look at it. Stomach has a muscular layer from inside is thrown into folds. These are known as the rogae. Has cardiac part. This is known as the cardia. This is the fundus. This is the body. And this is a greater curvature. If I put it back in here, I just showed you on this model here. This is the cardia. This is the fundus. Fundus of the stomach. This is the body of the stomach. This is the antrum, and this is known as the pylorus, which is this part here again. Make it a little bit more closer to you. You can take a look at it. Cardia, fundus, body, antrum, and pylorus. This is the pyloric sphincter. The pyloric sphincter is that part that connects the stomach to the duodenum, and it controls the amount of digested substance that can leave the stomach and enters the duodenum. Stomach emptying happens in about 2 hours in an average person. It can take up to 3 to 4 hours maximum. Delayed stomach emptying is known as gastroparesis or stomach delay. And this can be due to other causes that causes any parasympathetic or sympathetic neuropathy. The stomach will lead us, the pylorus of the stomach will lead us to the duodenum. The duodenum is the first part of the small intestine. It's a C-shaped, and it is where you find the opening of the common bile duct and the pancreatic duct. The pancreatic duct comes from the pancreas here. It brings pancreatic secretions and enzymes, while the common bile duct comes from the two ducts that are combined by the common hepatic duct and the cystic duct, and they both open in the pancreas here. The liver is one of the important organs that helps in the digestive process. It's the largest gland in the body. The liver functions and it stores a lot of substance that is important to our body. It also makes the bile that helps in the digestion and absorption of some food items like proteins, like fat, and it also controls the metabolism of carbohydrates. The liver is found in the right hypochondrium. It does have 4 lobes, right and left lobes, quadrate lobes, and caudate lobes. Underneath the liver, you're going to find the gallbladder. This is a model of the liver. This is a normal position of the liver like that. And the gallbladder usually is in the inferior surface of the liver. I'm going to show you the lobes of the liver. This is the right lobe here, looking at. Right next to it, you're going to find the quadrate lobe. Right and quadrate lobe. And the other side, you're going to find the left lobe and the caudate lobe. If you turn it from the inferior side, or actually inferior posterior, I'm going to turn it this way, so it shows you the bottom and it shows you the features and the structure of the gallbladder. Again, this is going to be our right lobe. Now it's kind of the opposite side, and this is the quadrate lobe. This is the caudate, and this is the left lobe. This is the gallbladder. The gallbladder functions to store bile, and under the influence of cholecystokinin, the gallbladder will secrete the secretions of the bile. If you now look at the details of the gallbladder, I want to show you one thing. From the gallbladder comes out the cystic duct. This is the cystic duct. Comes from the gallbladder. And the other side, if you notice, from each lobe of the liver comes one of the ducts. These are the 2 hepatic ducts. This is the left hepatic duct and right hepatic duct. Left and right hepatic duct combine to form the common hepatic duct. Common hepatic duct. What's this here? Take a look at it. The common hepatic duct is formed by the combination of the 2 bile ducts. The common hepatic duct and the cystic duct combine together to form the common bile duct. Again, from the gallbladder comes out the cystic duct. The cystic duct will meet the common hepatic duct, and the common hepatic duct itself is formed by the combination of the right and left